Hello! In this tutorial, we will learn how to perform a thorough keyword research while relying on information completed by the customer in the questionnaire. Don't worry, in the next few minutes, we'll review the process step by step, starting from which software to use and up to the keyword research itself. In order to succeed in this tutorial, you'll need to have a reasonable understanding of Excel, know your way around the internet, and, of course, understand basic English. Let's begin. It is important to utilize Google Chrome browser. We'll start by opening and preparing all of the data and software we need. First, go to the Ongoing Projects folder and select the relevant client folder. In our case, we will select the one called eProvided. In this folder, we'll click on the file titled Questionnaire. Now, switch to the browser and search for the phrase Google Keyword Tool. From the numerous results, we'll select this website. It is important to select this particular website and not another. I recommend accessing your Google account on the upper right-hand side. Even if you don't have an active AdWords account, this will save you valuable time by not having to type CAPTCHA codes for each query. Open a new tab and load the client website. Now, let's open a new browser tab and type SEOprofiler.com in the address line. On the upper right-hand side, click on Log In, then type the username and password given to you. On this site, click on the SEO Profiler logo and then Add New Project. Input the client's URL in the address line. Copy the link directly from the browser. Do not type it manually. Approve by clicking on Create New Project. Now, click on the client name. In the window that opens, click on Spy on Competitors. Now, let's return to the questionnaire that the client filled out in Word. Go to the part where the client states their main competitors and copy the first competitor's URL onto the browser's address line. Do this in a new tab in order to form an impression of the competitor's site. As we can see here, the website indeed deals with the same subject as our client's website. Paste the competitor site's URL and click on Spy on Competitor. It's very important to copy the site's address from the browser's address line and not directly off the client's questionnaire. In the submenu, select the Google Rankings tab. Scroll down and select Download all keywords in a CSV file. Return to the questionnaire and repeat these steps for every competitor listed by the client. If, for instance, the client cited 3 competitors, by the end of this process, you should have 3 Excel files, exactly as you see at the bottom of your browser. Once the files have finished downloading, we'll click on them one at a time to open them in Excel. In all the files, delete columns A through I. Now, copy the keywords from the other two files, not including the title, onto the end of the first file. You should see one long list in Excel composed of the keywords we obtained by analyzing the three competitors. In order to avoid confusing the files, we'll delete the unnecessary files as we will not need them anymore. Now, click on the letter A to select the entire column. As you can see, the column appears selected. On the top menu, click on Data and then Remove Duplicates. In the window that opens, click OK, and then OK once more. Now, filter the list to remove all irrelevant keywords and key phrases that are composed of only one word. This could take some time. Therefore, it's important to do it thoroughly. After you've filtered the list, copy all of the words and head back to the browser. There, we will select the Google Keywords Tool tab. Copy the list onto the box. Mark this checkbox. Verify that this says United States and English. On the left-hand side, uncheck the box that says Broad and check the box that says Exact. Now, you can see below all of the keywords and their relevant data. An important part of the process is to see if more relevant keywords can be selected from the keywords suggested. The first list is the basic list we copied earlier, and that's how we know all of the words are indeed relevant. Click on Save All, and the entire chart should be highlighted in yellow. Now, scroll down and click on the tiny plus sign next to each category. A new list should open, connected to the present subcategory. We'll sort keywords according to most searched, and if it is a US-based client, we'll click on Local Monthly Searches. If it is a global client, we'll click on Global Monthly Searches. Manually mark all of the words that seem relevant to the client's field and that have a monthly search volume over 500. Please note that you may not be seeing all of the words in the list. Therefore, if all of the words have a monthly search volume over 500, that may mean there are more relevant keywords. If this is the case, click on the arrow pointing right and select 100 items. Now, we will export the data to Excel by clicking on Download and then select My Keyword Ideas. A window should open. Click Download and then Dismiss. Now, click Download once again and select My Ad Group Ideas. In the window that opens, click Download and Dismiss once more. Before opening the two files we downloaded, close all open Excel tabs. Then, open the files. Copy all lists onto one main list without the title. The point of this is to concentrate all of the lists into one main list so you don't worry about which list you have to copy from. Delete all unnecessary files and tabs so that you're only looking at the main list. Delete column A. If the client is international, delete the column that says Local Monthly Searches. If the client only operates in the United States, delete the column that says Global Monthly Searches. Now, save the file in the folder called Keyword Research. Name the file Keyword Research eProvided first. Please note that you should change the client name portion of the file name according to the client you're working on.